Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a binder update. It is also the first video back where I am reconnected with my collection, which is why this blue cloth is back. I apologize for how crinkly it looks. Not only am I way overdue to get a new one, it also has been rolled up all summer, so it's just not ready in complete working order, but it's fine. We're back. I am so excited to be back with my full collection, and the first order of business is going to be putting my DVD collection back into an A5. I had it protected safe in an A4 all summer, but when I came back, my Prism Platinum box was waiting for me, and I have two deluxe binders, which is what we are going to go over today in this video. The first one being reorganizing the DVD cards back into the A5. So I'm going to do something different, largely two reasons. One, I think I like it just as much as I like it in chronology. And two, I'm a little lazy because I moved the cards for the summer out of chronology order and into categories. They're already in categories, and the dividers that these deluxe binders come with obviously work with categories. And I also just didn't want to move things back into chronology yet. So they are still in chronology order, but it's by category. So the first category is going to be Tour and Muster. I think I counted all the pages out correctly, so we're about to find out. But we're gonna get into this, and then we are going to move into my merch binder, which is my other A5 binder in my collection. I've made some changes to it, and I also have some new card updates that you haven't seen yet, so I'm excited to show those as well. But first order of business is finally reconnecting this DVD collection back in its original layout in the A5 where it's supposed to go. So far I'm really liking this binder. I do think though once it's filled up, it'll be pretty filled again, which is sad because I'm sure DVDs will come out eventually. I know we've been fairly low on DVD releases as of late, which is funny because there are obviously periods where we have gone with DVD releases very frequently, but we are obviously in a DVD drought right now. So because of that, this binder might become a problem for me later, but I'm almost positive that it is all going to fit now, at least the small cards. I know obviously A5 brands like Prism Platinum have different pages where you can store larger inclusions, and you'll see that a little bit in my setup as we get further into it. But the problem with me is that I just have too much stuff. I can't store the large inclusions in here as well, otherwise the binder will definitely be too filled.
Big body.
Which is unfortunate, but it's the truth. So anyway, just like last time, I'm going to put these cards on this side, but you're still going to be able to see the backs, so it'll look like there are cards still there. But in general, I'd like to have the front page, or what I consider the front, to be on the main spread page, which is this. So I will put the cards here in this back pocket of the page, but it's also intended to look like that as well. These are obviously the Fourth Muster DVD cards, and then the pair is obviously the fan meeting. So as you can see, this whole section is Tour, Muster, and fan meeting, and then we're going to do memories, and then we're going to do the seasonal stuff, and then the now DVDs, because those felt like odd ones out and separate from the tour stuff. So that's just how I've done it, and I think I like it so far. I also really like pure chronology too, and I had originally made this setup for pure chronology, so there's going to be some minor tweaks, but that's okay. It happens when you move a bunch of things around. I'm just so happy to be reunited with my collection again and be able to do this, because I haven't been able to really see these cards in so long. I'm so dramatic. I did the math. It was like 92 days I was away from my whole collection, and it was just way too long. I'm hoping that I won't really ever be in that scenario again, because I will be graduating in May, so I really shouldn't be in a situation where I will be somewhere where my collection can't be as well, at least for the very long foreseeable future, and I hope that is the case. Here we have the first OT7 set in the binder. Still one of my favorite DVD OT7 sets. I think probably as time goes on, there might be a few more OT7 sets that I complete for DVD. I've added another OT7 set that you will see in the next section, because the numbers worked out and I had the card that I needed to get. So I'm just in the process of finishing OT7 for that set. But in general, I think, you know, my long-term goal would always be to have OT7 for DVD. It's a very tall mountain. I'm never gonna say never, but it's just not my priority currently. Also, this filler, I'm still in the process of moving all of these to Moo, and these are still my makeshift fillers. I haven't printed the Moo fillers yet, but I plan to, since this is officially going back into the A5. I want to get that all ready to go. But for now, it's a good placeholder and reminder to me that I actually have to do that stuff. Also, apologies if I don't sound the best. I currently have COVID. I came back to school and my roommate immediately gave me COVID, so apologies for the low energy, but I'm honestly not feeling too bad. I was feeling much worse yesterday, but right now I'm not. It's actually August 31st and it's already midnight in Korea, which means it is September 1st. So most importantly, it is JK's birthday.
감사합니다.
Happy birthday to JK. I am so excited to see what he has in store for us for the rest of the year. And I was watching his live and he just literally looked like 15 years old. Like, I was crying. He's so baby looking and it was really great to see him, even though it was pretty short. It wasn't a very long JK live. It was more like a Tay length live, but that's okay. I was happy to see him and I'm very excited to celebrate his birthday more formally tomorrow because one of my best friends in real life is a JK ult, and so we will be thoroughly celebrating his birthday tomorrow on Friday. You're actually going to be seeing this video so close to when I'm filming it, which is nice because I know I've been filming a lot of videos very far in advance and then I can't comment on anything.
목적이 없어. 목적이 없다고.
Like, I haven't commented yet on the fact that Layover is coming out. I haven't commented on the fact that 2 songs from Layover have already come out. I haven't commented on the fact that the Hope Edition came out. Like, I missed a lot while I was pre-filming things, and then I was gone for most of August, so it's great to be back closer in real time because it's just more fun that way when I'm actually talking about things that are happening. As for Layover, I'm so excited. I love Love Me Again and I love Rainy Days. I love the concept so far and I can't wait to hear the rest of the album, and I can't believe it's already almost a week away. It's 8 days for me, but when this video gets uploaded, it'll be a week away, which is just so crazy. That's why I wanted to do this video this week, is because I know that next week I'm going to not be focused on making a video. I gotta tell you, release day for Bangtan is always just the most exciting time, where my friends and I are just driving around to various Targets and Barnes and Nobles in the local area all day. So that is what I will be doing next Friday when Layover comes out, and I just cannot wait. I saw that he's confirmed to be on Inkigayo, so gotta start saving for that broadcast card, because when you double alts like I do, gotta give the same energy to the other one. So it's Tay's time, and similarly to what I did with Jimin, I am going to attempt to get everything with his face on it. Within reason. Of course, with Jimin, I couldn't completely do that because I didn't get his face drawing winning PC, but that's okay. That one was out of reach, but I got everything else that had his face on it, and I hope that I will be able to do the same for Tay, but we will see. I'm hoping that there is an abundance of broadcast cards and it's not too bad. But I do know that JK's has been giving everyone a hard time. I'm hoping that Tay's is slightly easier, but we will see. You never know. You never know how things are going to turn out until they actually happen. So I will just keep my fingers crossed and waiting with bated breath, I guess. But regardless, I am so excited to see the rest of the Layover promotions, to hear the rest of the songs. Face and Layover are honestly my exact style of music, so I'm just really excited to see what he has and just to listen to the rest of the album and thoroughly enjoy the release. And collect, of course. I love that a new comeback means there's all these new cards that I can get. But anyway, this marks the end of Tour Muster fan meeting section. We end with Suzu, and hopefully I will be adding a PTD concert DVD soon, or a Yet to Come in Busan. I'm hoping someday. I don't really doubt that it's gonna happen, but I don't know if they're gonna make us wait 3 years like they did with Speak Yourself Final. I guess we will see. But there is room here in this section for PTD or Yet to Come or whatever happens. And we go on to the next section, which is memories. And I'm going to start with the units. I think this page is the most awkward probably of the entire setup, but because I moved things out of chronology order, the exact layout doesn't completely work. So I have these units here, and then when you turn the page, it's going to be the group photo cards. And I thought I'd put Blood, Sweat, and Tears here because I thought the back of this card matched the best with these units. Again, it's not my favorite thing ever, and maybe I'll get a Memories of 2016 filler card when I finish doing the fillers for this section as well. But for now, I thought that was an okay solution because Memories, as I'm sure you're aware, is complicated in an A5 because there are some Blu-rays that are double-sided, and not all Blu-rays are double-sided. I'm looking at you, 2021. So actually, I do it like this. I also just think the group cards look better with these back sides of 2017. So that's why I did it like this. But there's the front with the Blu-ray, and then here is what this page looks like. So I like this a lot, going from 2016 to 2017. And then you get the full 2017 look because the DVD cards will go on this page as well. There we go. And there's 2017. Now we go on to 2018, and so on and so forth. I trust you can follow the years. But I think these look really good. There are a lot of darker cards in the DVD cards, so I thought it made the most sense to put the DVD cards in the black deluxe binder I got, and then I decided to put the merch cards in the white deluxe binder I got. For this round, I only got white and black because I already have all the colors for most of the other drops. At least I think I do. I think I have all the other colors. So I just figured to get it in the deluxe size, I was just going to get black and white. Also because these are going to be the only two remaining A5s I have really left in my collection, is the DVD section and then also the merch card section. So I thought for my collection, black and white just made more sense because I also have my A4 binders that are either black or they're the big white 4-ring binders. So we love consistency in this household, at least to some extent. There's the DVD and then the Blu-ray. As much as it pains me because I do like this side of the cards more, I do think this side of the card looks better with the DVD. So I always put it on this side, even though my preference is definitely this side of the cards because this is just one of my favorite Jimin images ever. I think the highlighter is so beautiful. His little hand with his peace sign is so cute.
It's like the cutest living thing, you know, in this whole world.
And it's definitely my preference. I also like Tay's better. Yeah, I like everyone's better on this page. I'm sorry. I know not everyone shares that opinion, but I would put this side first if I could. But I do think the black outfits look better with the Memories of 2020 DVD, where we are wearing our boring black suits. But it's okay because if I'm putting Memories of DVD 2020 on this page, then you gotta know what's coming next, right? You gotta know, don't you? So yes, I am collecting OT7 for 2020 Blu-ray, and I don't really want to get into why because I'm not trying to be messy online, but essentially I have a card that I was supposed to give away, and then I didn't want to anymore because I was just made aware of some information. So I've had this card hanging around for a very long time now, and I contemplated selling it because I was like, it doesn't fit in my layout. I always do the 4 DVD and then the 4 Blu-ray, and then when I was kind of reconfiguring this collection back together and having it be in section order and not chronology order, it worked better because of the double-sided 2017 Blu-ray and the double-sided 2019 to actually have this as an OT7 set. And I already had JK, he's not the hardest member in this set to get because obviously that card is a menace, but he's otherwise the hardest card to get in this set. And already having him, I was just like, you know what, we're doing 2020 Blu-ray OT7, and if I do say so myself, if you're gonna do an OT7 Blu-ray set for memories, I think 2020 is definitely a strong entry in their beautiful animal print outfits. So I do have Jin and Hobie already ordered. They'll be in my next Japan proxy purchase haul, so I probably won't haul that anymore since I'm back. I don't really do hauls. My summer hauls are like their own little thing, but I probably will go back to not doing hauls, so you will see that in my next binder update. But I do already have Jin and Hobie purchased, so they just have to be put away. Also, did I do this in reorder? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. I was like, why does it look like this? But anyway, yes, that is the one kind of card update that I'm making to this binder is OT7 for 2020 Blu-ray. It wasn't expected, but hey, I wasn't gonna give this card up if I didn't have to. So anyway, on to 2021. We just have DVD and Blu-ray, of course. I am so sad that we didn't get 2022. Like, I'm genuinely so sad about it. I knew it was gonna be a possibility, but at the same time, I was like, we were active for a group for 6 months before the hiatus announcement. They did multiple shows and there were promotions for the comeback, and I just was really holding out hope that we were going to get 2022, because also even when they were on group activity hiatus, they were still doing stuff, and Jin was around until December of 2022, so it's not even like there were a lot of members missing for that year. It's so sad they didn't end up doing it. And I've talked to some people who've speculated maybe they'll do like a whole chapter 2 memories, or they'll do more individualized DVDs for solo activities. I'm not really sure, but I gotta say it was a very hard pill to swallow that we didn't get memories of 2022, because I was so looking forward to it. Even though I know there was a chance, I was really holding out hope that it would still come, and it's obviously not looking like it will, because I believe it came out, the DVD at least came out in August of last year, so it's not looking good, which I'm so sad about, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. So let's just move on, whatever. Life is what it is. Okay, what is this section again? I think it's my seasonal. Oh yeah, because of this page. So I thought this page would be cute for my 2014 MD diary, which again, I know I always say this, and I'm sorry if you're tired of hearing it, but I just want to reiterate whenever I put this in the DVD binder, these aren't actually DVD cards. They come in the 2014 diary, which to my knowledge does not have a disc. So it's not a DVD card, though they frequently make appearances on DVD and Blu-ray templates. There's not actually a disc for 2014 MT Diary, so they're not DVD cards, but hey, I don't care. They're on the templates and they fit in this layout, and I don't really have a better place to put them, so they're going in here. And then these are the raw photos that you got if you pre-ordered the bandana, slogan, and diary when they were originally for sale. So I have Jimin and I have Tae's, and I'll probably put those in different sleeves now that they're in this size pocket again, just so they move around less, but for now that is what we're working with. And I just really like this pocket page a lot. I think it is really useful when you collect 2 members to be able to put 1 and 2 and then the postcard of whatever goes with the merch you're storing. I think it looks really nice. But now on to things that actually do have discs. Actually, I say that, does Summer Package even have a disc? I don't know. I own the Summer Package and I don't even know the answer to that. I don't know. I'll have to look. I do own a Summer Package, so I can look. But anyway, in the chronology, in the seasonal section, we are doing the Summer Package, because 2014 is really widely considered to be like a season's greetings, even though it wasn't formally called that, and is different from later iterations we've seen of season's greeting. But this is like a season's greeting. This is obviously Summer Package. And then we move on to 2017. I love these cards so much. I think they're so cute. I can even forgive Namgi for being horizontal, because I just think they're such cute cards. I also don't think they work well being front to back due to their different sizes and stuff. So as you can see, I was doing front to back with all my other cards, but in this section I just think it works much better for them not to be front to back, especially because we also have Winter Package 2020, which is obviously double-sided, and I don't want to block those photos either, because these Winter Package cards are some of my favorite cards that I own. I think they're so cute. But that is the small seasonal section. I don't really know if it could grow. I think I'm pretty content with how this looks, but that's what we're doing for now. Who knows what'll happen. I like that section for now. And then finally, speaking of now, haha, corny dad joke, we have now one. So I'm also going to do the same two setup because I have two now one cards and I have two now one postcards. So I have the Macne line unit and then I have 94Z. I definitely want to get Yunjin's, but for now it's not really a priority just because this setup looks okay. What I want to happen is for me to find another amazing now one deal, because the reason I own these cards is because I just found them for a really good price and I couldn't say no. So what I hope happens is that I am able to find another now one card, and then I think that will inspire me to finally get the Yunjin card. Problem with the Yunjin card is it's just really cute. Like, it's really cute, so it's always expensive, and I either see it way too expensive that it's just like not a price I want to pay, or I see it sold. So that is what we're working with now one. It's definitely a tiny bit tight in there, but I think it'll flatten out, especially because it's near the back of this binder, but it's fine for now. I know I could take it out of the sleeve and it'd fit a little bit better, but that goes against everything I believe in and stand for. If you watch my channel, then you know I am a huge proponent of sleeving everything. Probably too far, but you know what? It's fine. Here we are. Speaking of things that are sleeved, this is double sleeve. I also thought it would be cute to put now two here. Like I was saying, I don't really have room to put all of my larger DVD inclusions, so I'm just going to put the larger DVD inclusions back where they originally were in my merch binder in their own large DVD inclusion section. But for this kind of stuff, I just thought it worked really well and kind of bulked up this section to have now one, now two, and then now three, you guessed it. And this is actually the last page of this binder, so I'm eager to see now that everything is actually in here. Is it too full or not? Will we have some room for the inevitable coming of PTD and or yet to come? I don't know. We're about to find out together. This is also still a makeshift filler. I know it's bad. It looks bad, and I will fix it, I promise. It's fairly high on my priority list to get those fillers made because I need to do another round of making them. But as I was saying, I have layover coming out and I'm trying to collect everything within reason for layover, so I don't have the funds to be focused on the fillers right now, but the fillers are definitely high on the priority once I am diverting funds away from layover. So anyway, oh no, this is full though. Well, I mean, it's fine right now. Like, it's definitely fine right now, but I honestly would not want to push this much farther, so I'm just gonna live in beautiful bliss. I'm gonna live in beautiful bliss. This fits right now. There's no announcement for PTD. There's no announcement for memories. There's no announcement for yet to come as I'm filming this, so that is, and say it with me, a future me problem. For now, this is a great solution and it works, and I think it looks nice in this A5, and I'll worry about it in the future when more DVD releases come out. So there's the DVD binder, and I wanted to get out the merch binder now, which is in the white deluxe binder, and walk you through that setup and also put away the new cards that I got for that binder this summer. Okay, and we're back in the merch binder. This is the white deluxe size. I love this one especially because it had the little bunny, which is always fitting because stan BTS, but is especially fitting today because it is JK's birthday, so it feels just like a little piece of him on this binder, which I love. And like I was saying before, I just really like that my binders are either all white or black at this point. I appreciate that consistency. So anyway, we can get into it. I didn't keep everything pulled out. I put everything in this one just because I was really curious about how it would all fit. And so I do have some updates though that you haven't seen, and then I've also categorized this binder as well with the dividers, and then I've made some additions as well. So this is the army booth section, which is where we have the majority of our updates today. I am always in the process of trying to complete Beeman for army booth, and we have 2 updates today. We have the wings for Jimin, both of them. And then I'm still missing Tae. And I think for now I'm going to keep them in these white sleeves, and I might do something more fun later. But for now, I think I'm just going to keep it like this. And then we'll get Tae's eventually. And then on this page, also have an update. I have Jimin's, or I received it this summer. And so that completes this page, which I really like because obviously they're in a unit together. So it's just nice to have it all on one page. And I really like this pocket page for this purpose as well, to keep it with the unit card. And then excitingly on this page, I have officially completed Haze. So I'm not sure how I'm going to set this up. I think I still want to wait for Jimin's to come to fully decide on the order, but I think for now I'm just going to do it like that. And I have this filler here for when I hopefully will take it out and get Jimin's. So there's that. This is the Love Yourself Army Booth complete for Tae, and then one more pending hopefully soon for Jimin. And that is the end of my army booth. There's still a few more to get in the Love Yourself realm, and then like Tae's wings and Jimin's Love Yourself. So we've got some work to do, but I'm really happy with the progress that we've made so far. And then this is my venue specific cards. It includes stuff that you get at concerts on site, and also HAPPY Insight on site, and then any other venue specific events that happen. So I originally got these with the fan club renewals, but as I've said before on this channel, the Kyocera Dome photo cards are not actually Japan fan club renewals. They are commemorative photo cards for their first concert at the Kyocera Dome. So because of that, I thought I would put it in this binder specifically because I recently, and by recently I mean today, just got in the mail Jimin's signed version of this card. So because I have 4 from the Kyocera Dome now, I wanted to add it into this binder. It also fits with the venue specific categorization because you had to be at the Kyocera Dome when the concert was happening to get one of these commemorative photo cards. I am extremely happy to have added this to my collection, and hopefully someday I will get Tae's as well. But for now, I have one of the group cards here as a little placeholder. And so I just have a few more updates, but I'll still talk through everything. This is Speak Yourself Dispenser, Butter Hybe Insight for those ones. And then this is from Permission to Dance Los Angeles. This is from Permission to Dance Las Vegas. This was the live play card. These are the HAPPY Insight photo cards from Proof. I have an extra Tae because I was in a really bad go. And then for this page, I have the Yet to Come venue card, and I thought I would also put on this page the Festa cards because I do have a Festa section of my binder, but not one that has room for just 2 cards. And also Festa, this event obviously was a specific location you had to go to, the Festa anniversary event in Seoul, to get it. So I figured it would look good on this page, and also the colors look really nice. So for now, I'm really happy with this setup, and I believe that this section is completely filled. Yeah, I don't think there's anything pending in this section, so that is always nice. And the backs look really good too. So I just have one more update, and I'll just continue taking you through the rest. So with these mini photo cards, I typically only collect Beeman for the merch cards, which is why I thought it was best to just put them in these deluxe binders that have the upright pages so you can see all of the selfie cards upright in the right orientation, which is always my favorite when I can make that happen. I know this page looks very funny, but this is the weird size card page, and there's really nothing I could think of as a solution, so just keep moving on. But we've got stuff from Magic Shop and The Final and Mad by the Soul 7, and then more Bang Bang Con. I think maybe I think this is Bang Bang Con. That's Bang Bang Con, and then Bang Bang Con and Map of the Soul 7 on this page as well. And then on this page there is a gap, but I'm gonna get the Butter Cardigan PCs and I'm gonna put them here, which is so funny because I know I said I wasn't really planning to get those, but I have a problem where I'm not a completionist, but if I happen to look at a template and realize that I'm missing one or two things that would make me a completionist. And granted, I don't think the template that I was looking at is even complete on merch cards. It's definitely not. Like, for example, I don't have the film viewer cards, but the specific template that I was looking at, the only thing I didn't have on the template was the butter cardigan PCs. And I was like, you know what? I have a space. Why don't I just get them? So I'm still not a completionist on the merch photo card front because, like I said, I don't have a lot of things like the film viewer thing. And I did recently get some stuff from the Army pop-up, which I'm excited to put away, but I just haven't figured out where I'm going to put it away yet. So that should be in upcoming updates. But I've gotten some more merch cards, but I don't have all of the merch cards. So it's funny that I even like justified it like that in my head to get the butter cardigan PCs, but they are in fact on the way. So they will be here soon. And then we have this page with Suwuzu and all of our silly hotel PCs. And then we've got the artist made merch. And then on this page, we have the proof exhibition. And for now, I have decided to put Faces Photocard in here. And the reason I'm going to do it is because this is obviously a more Veeman focused binder. There are some Yoongis in here, but on whole, it is more of my Veeman merch cards. And I'm going to assume and hope, honestly, at this point, because I did this setup like this, that Layover will probably have a merch 8-pocket size card too. And I will just put his here. Yoongi's I also have, but Yoongi's fits really nicely already in his D-Day setup in my album binder. So I'm just gonna leave that there. Hope that Tae releases something like that too and just move on with my life. So we will see. If he doesn't, then I'm sure there's another merch card I could feel here, because like I said, I'm not at completion with the merch cards anyway, so it's fine. I'm sure something will go there, but I'm hoping it'll be the Layover merch card. And then I just have this page here in case I was like moving things around. There's no plans for that one yet. It was honestly just a spare in case I changed the layout of what I was doing. And then so this section is Armypedia. So I have the Armypedia puzzle piece photo cards here. It's kind of a starter. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to put a filler, but I honestly kind of like how it looks here. And then obviously the backs will match with these cards, which I say that's so funny I said that. I forgot I double-sided them, so it doesn't matter anyway. But in theory, the backs of these postcards, apparently they share the same sleeve too. They're not only double-sided, they share a singular sleeve. I thought it was in a different sleeve. Theoretically, as you can see, the purple text, the Armypedia, it all matches. You just can't see it. That was so embarrassing. Oh my goodness. I thought it was on the double side, but I forgot. I really like to do these kind of things in the same sleeve if they will fit, because I find that's how you can get the most flush fit, which is always my preference. So that's why that's like that, even though you can't see the backs. But I know what they look like on the back, so it's fine. But we have all of their Armypedia postcards, and as I've said before, long term, I definitely want to get Yoongi's at least 2, because I am a sucker for a through the eras kind of look merch item. I love that stuff. I eat it up, so I definitely do want to get Yoongi's if possible. And happily, I have a lot of room left in this binder, so for now, as the last divider page, I just have in the back these notebooks from Speak Yourself in Japan that I've never displayed or showed off on this channel because I don't really have anywhere to put them, but I do have them. So I figured just to bulk up this binder a bit so it's not so thin, I would put these at the back, but these will definitely be the first to go should I need more room in this binder. Future plans for this binder, I've always considered maybe collecting the photo diary type things from like the summer package or the winter package, but it's never top of my priority list at all. It could be a long-term thing that I add to the back of this binder, but for now it's largely up to date with the exception of the Army booth section that I am always working on because it is definitely my favorite section of this binder. I think all of these Army booth cards are so cute and I would really like to finish them eventually, so it's my biggest priority in this binder. But everything else, all of these other tabs, I feel really good about, and I'm really happy to have moved this collection into a bigger binder, so now it can accommodate the Armypedia postcards and just more growth should I decide to add more or less things in here. But I'll actually end on this page because he's my special new addition. But anyway, I just wanted to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that I will be back to business as normal now that I am home officially and have started school again. I know I said this was going to be the OT7 reunification video, but honestly, it is really stressful to get that thing together. Even though I have the majority of the cards that I need, there's always something that I need to do or need to buy for it, and I just want it to be a little bit more complete. Whenever I do special like focused videos like that aren't just a general binder update but like have more of a theme or purpose, I always like for it to be all done or almost to done, and I just need to get a little closer to done on that section. So it should be coming soon. I don't know if I will do a chapter 2 update or the OT7 reunification because I have a lot of stuff to update for chapter 2 as well, but honestly my chapter 2 binders are also in a state of disarray, so I don't know is what I'm trying to say. There will be videos incoming though of all of that variety, and I also plan to do my broadcast video this semester too. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, please do subscribe if you haven't already. You can leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. You can comment if you would like to, and I will see you all very soon. Let's say one more last happy birthday to JK. Goodbye.
Get the hell out.